twisted. And when I come jack, that's why some pigs and the kids come sweating. They follow. Hollow point still's hard to swallow. Why wallow when they come to roll on it with the clip in the wolf? I break your head sign. Not kicking dust, cause they get bust. My crew's surrounded, I'm about to get rushed. I brush with that. How many shells left in my closet? Where my bag full, my splat when the shit goes down. Better be ready. When the shit goes down. When the shit goes down. You better be ready. When the shit goes down. When the shit goes down. You better be ready. When the shit goes down. When the shit goes down. You better be ready. Better be ready. I told the boys to start out Glocks and the rest of the guys I strap on the bulletproof vest. I think I got one to that test. Hot damn, I didn't want to kill a man. Shit, still stand tall with the Hill Clan. Y'all, you better step back. You better fall. I'm coming up blasting like a Simony Sam. I got the cheese and the bread for the ham. Shit goes down. You better be ready. When the shit goes down. When the shit goes down. You better be ready. When the shit goes down. When the shit goes down. You better be ready. When the shit goes down. When the shit goes down. Say, better be ready. Yeah.
That's it, I'm done. Yeah, hip hop acoustic track number 1.
The following show features stupid opinions and ideas from two idiot brothers who probably did little research and practiced zero due diligence on the topic at hand. The MLO BROS opinions do not reflect the views of their employer, guests, sponsors, families, neighbors, or pets. If you do not like what they are saying and don't agree with their views or opinions, don't watch the show. We can promise we do not care. Welcome to the worst show on the internet.
We are live.
Oh, we forgot to adjust our cameras. I'm going to adjust our cameras.
Okay,
Talk,
adjust
Luke.
our cameras. We're live. Worst podcast in the world. It is a Thursday. We're going to be doing some talk back today. That is where Isaac and I discuss things that bother us.
Zoom in over there, Luke. On me.
You know, that kind of stuff. So we have 3 topics to talk about tonight. Is that better?
Go more towards me.
How close do you want it?
No, angle it. Like center me.
Center me. Wait.
You are centered when you say
Okay.
normal.
Well, I gotta get over here by the computer. Okay, so we are live today. We have 3 topics to talk about. It is MLO BROS Talk Back. For those of you joining us, thank you.
Why is our Wi-Fi not working?
We also have Instagram. Hi, Instagram. Better view if you go to Facebook. So we have a couple different things going. So, what do you want to talk about first, everybody? Again, if you would please share this, that'd be great. What do you want to talk about? So we have 3 things.
What are our
If you don't
topics?
know anything,
I did not pay attention to it. I tried to take a break from like Facebook.
I'm
This
taking a
drama
break.
this
I'm
week.
taking a break.
You got grounded.
I got grounded. Make a fake page.
You're talking shit to the Cedar Point fanboys, huh?
I was totally talking shit.
Yeah.
And the problem is, so I wanted. So here's what happened.
Uh-huh.
I was talking shit on the Cedar Point Facebook group. I can't freaking post to the page because it got blocked because of Facebook.
Yeah, and then Facebook will actually ban you longer from groups because they know that the cesspool is in the groups.
So, all right. If you're watching right now and you have a opinion, something you want to talk about, I'm gonna give you 3 topics.
Okay, what are our topics?
Cedar Point. Food
Okay.
Lines.
Yeah, I got some stuff to say about that
Please
too.
move with us.
Yeah.
Struthers Municipal Court.
Okay.
School bus driving.
Well, that's a
penalties.
good one too.
Okay. And third is
The flag football thing?
the flag football.
I saw
thing.
you talking about flag football. What?
Luke's microphone is not up.
I can hear him. Oh, maybe over there. Well, stop. Hello?
You got to be able to hear me. Hello, Paul?
Not
You guys
up.
not hear me?
Maybe over there. Maybe over there.
Dude, it's going through.
Hey, give us a
heads up, Paul. You can't say
Let
that
us
and then
know.
say,
let us know in the comments what's going on. If there is a sound
can
issue.
You hear me? Hello?
Someone other than Paul, maybe it's Paul. Maybe it's just his old man, big head ears. It's having issues.
Isaac. Okay, great. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear Luke at all? Still nothing. We are constantly dealing with issues, but tonight we are going to give Luke another microphone. Have him.
Why is it constant?
That one might be dead. Try a different one.
Oh!
All right, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you there. I can hear
All right,
you.
You guys can hear me. Good God. All right.
Luke has the patience of nothing, like one. Like
All right.
on a scale of 1 to 10, Luke having patience,
just
he is like a 1 out
so
of 10.
Frustrated because we don't want to hear this.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you,
All right,
thank you, Mr. Santos.
Thanks, Michelle. I hear you too.
So what? Let's
All right, so
start
we
with
go.
flag
So
football.
flag football.
What happened with flag football?
It is the YYFL or something. It's the Youngstown flag football.
Sounds like something nobody cares about.
Well, this is interesting because I think it has deep-rooted problems.
Okay.
So it was, and I might get some of this wrong because this is like hearsay and everything else like that.
Okay.
It was a league. It's a league for like 5th and 6th graders or 4th and 5th and 6th.
Flag football.
Flag
Okay.
football
Got it.
in Youngstown.
Got it.
There, you do not have a draft because, like in the Poland league that we do, you draft kids.
Okay.
So you try and split the team.
Yeah.
You come with your own team.
Yeah.
And you play.
Yeah.
This is important.
Okay.
There was a team that was really, 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 really. They're on crap. Okay, I'm done talking to you, Paul. Go away.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's got to be able to hear me.
Yeah.
The mic's working.
But it's Isaac's mic. They are on, but it's Isaac's mic.
It's not possible because I'm literally it's going through. Oh, it could be Paul's screen on this too, to be honest with you. That's better. Okay. Sorry, my mic was off.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Totally sound was down.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. Yeah, it is the Emma effect because remember we turned all the stuff down. All right. So it should be working now, guys. Right?
Yeah, Emma. We had Emma in here the other day messing with her mic.
So, what we had with this flag football thing is a team that was really, really good.
Okay.
Went through the regular season. They played each team twice.
Okay.
The first time they blew everybody up.
They just destroyed everybody.
60-0.
Okay.
Second time.
Where are these kids from?
Like all over. And so it's.
But they just like a couple of dads got all the best kids in the area.
Right,
And
they're
went,
allowed though.
okay.
In this league, that's part of the point.
Yeah.
So, tournament comes around, or the championship with these four teams or something like that. The league administrator says, the super team, you win. Here's your rings. Here's your championship.
But you're not playing.
You're not playing. And the 3 other teams are going to play in a tournament for second place. So, I'm like thinking about that. And if you start thinking about it, there are some deep-rooted problems there.
Yeah.
For what are you, okay, number one, what are you teaching those freaking kids?
Yeah.
So you're saying, whatever happened to like going down with the ship?
Yeah.
Go down fighting?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about an upset? What about, you know what I mean? Are you really going to say, you know what, guys? They're better than you. Don't worry about it. We'll give you guys, let's play for second place. You guys win. That's bullshit. What are you teaching those kids?
So my opinion on that is, number one, it makes the league administrators look weak because what happened was you had all these parents
100%.
go in and complain and say, these people are too good. It's not fair that like my kids, my poor kid has to play against them. Let's just do our own thing. And you're literally teaching those kids that they can just run away from their problems.
I coached you in basketball.
Yeah.
In high school.
Yeah.
There were plenty of times we knew we're going to get our asses kicked.
Yeah.
We knew.
Yeah.
Not so much your senior year, but sophomore year.
Yeah.
We knew we're going to get we're going
freshman
get
year too. Yeah.
Okay. You don't quit.
No.
And you don't quit. You don't. I mean, what are you teaching your kids?
Yeah.
What the, and if it's I like you said, if that administrator of that league, he should be ashamed of himself.
Yeah.
Those kids should play and get their asses handed to them.
Yeah.
And learn how to lose.
Yeah. And learning how to lose is important because you're going to lose when it comes down to life. You are going to lose way more than you're going to win. Exactly. And you have to learn how to learn from your losses, take your terrible losses and turn them into something good. Yeah.
I was amazed by that.
Yeah.
So then the other thing I'm thinking, this is the other thing I'm thinking. What about those kids on that winning team? They're getting screwed out of 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, yeah.
That those parents paid for.
And they obviously worked way harder than the other kids because they're better. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're better or they're stacked, but regardless. So you're teaching. I would never, and again, this is all our opinion. Yeah. That YYFFL, I'm sure he's a great guy that runs it. Yeah. But you're doing it. That's a terrible
It kind of reminds me of how, like, back in the day, South Range is open enrollment now, but back in the day when it wasn't open enrollment and we'd go and play against Ursuline, like the cheaters in basketball. Yeah. And it's like you go into the game like, all right, guys, they have like 3 kids, 3 or 4 boys that they pulled from like all over Ohio. They're going to kick our ass. We're going to lose. But if we can, we're gonna go down fighting. You know what I mean?
Senior year.
Yeah.
Okay? We had 3 kids get kicked off in basketball.
Yeah.
3 seniors get kicked off.
Yeah.
So it was me, another senior, and sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah.
Halfway through the season.
Yeah.
Okay. We knew we were in trouble.
Yeah.
But I finished that freaking year. We won. We upset. We weren't supposed to win in the tournament.
Yeah.
We upset a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, sweet. We had to go play freaking Ursuline.
Yeah.
We lost 89 to like 23.
Yep.
But I can promise you that whole game, I was freaking going down.
Yeah.
All the way going down fighting.
Yeah.
Steph just said it perfect. Right here. Look at this. Steph just said this. You learn more from failure than you ever do from winning.
Exactly. And if you can rally the troops, if you can rally the troops and say, listen, we're underdogs in this situation. We're not supposed to win. They don't think we're going to win, but let's go out there and let's try. And if we do win, I guarantee that win will feel better than the opposing team's win if they beat us because we're not supposed to win.
Right. Stacy, okay, so quick recap here. What did Johnny Lowboy call that when you do the flip?
Reset the pins.
Resetting the pins. So we're talking right now about flag football. What happened was Youngstown Flag Football League had a team that was super, super good. And the administrator of the league said, hey, you guys win. And then they're having a tournament for second place with the championship.
That's so freaking lame.
That's the lamest thing I've ever heard of. Like, dude.
That is nothing but weakness from the from administration. You just have to tell the parents, listen, you might not want to do it, but your kids have to have a learning experience from this. And next year, you guys need to do a better job of getting better teams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Getting better teams or practice in the offseason.
Yeah.
So Paul said that's how that league is set up. One team is always stacked and cherry pick kids. They take the team to all the big terms. And that's fine. If that's the way the league is designed.
Yeah.
Okay. Like Poland has a draft.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you pick the kids. So you split the good kids up.
Yep.
If it's just a league where I bring my own team and I get my ass kicked, that's my fault.
In administration, what they should do, the most respectable thing you can do is say, listen, we'll get, these guys are obviously going to win this year. We keep them in the tournament, but next year we'll do a better job of designing it. That's on us,
Here's another thing. I was thinking.
Yeah.
How do you get better? You don't get better by playing against teams that are less than you. I'm not talking I'm talking about those teams that aren't as good.
Yeah.
So you're going to get your ass kicked, but you're going to get better.
Yeah.
You're playing up and you're playing better teams.
In all reality, those kids that are very, very good, all playing on the same team, it doesn't make them any better either by beating the living shit out of other teams. So next year you should split them up so that they play each other and it's more competitive. And in turn,
parents will never do that.
Yeah. And in turn, the community as a whole gets better because we're all competing.
Paul says the guy who runs the league has always coached in that stack team too. Yeah. And I asked, so some of the people, and by the way, just so you guys don't think I was like digging up dirt, I had 2 separate people message me about this, not related. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is going on because they're pissed. So it's not just us. You know what I mean? There's other people.
I knew nothing about this.
I guarantee those freaking parents were complaining. those losing teams saying, "I don't want my kid."
And hey, can we take a step back and acknowledge the fact that this is flag football for 4th to 6th grade and people are all up in arms? Man, freaking football dads that are like reliving the glory days through their children is effing disgusting. And it's embarrassing and it's sad.
Dude, it's insane.
It's so gross.
It's insane. So when I started coaching with Lucas,
I
was kind of like that. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I want to win, want to do good.
Yeah.
At this point now, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Let's just teach you.
And here's what's going to happen. Eventually, if you crazy ass dads that push your kids because you weren't good and you want your kid to be amazing, so you're going to have them do this, like drill them and have them do all these stupid leagues where they see you screaming and getting all worked up. You're going to get your kid worked up, and the worst thing, an outcome that you won't even imagine could happen. You could create a child that hates the sport that you love because you are insane.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Yeah.
That potentially will happen.
Oh, it happens.
So your kid, because you're such a psychopath, is going to hate the sport that they probably would have loved if you wouldn't have been involved.
Dude, 100%.
Which is so sad.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
It happens all
Because
the
their
time.
parents drive them so crazy. Like, I don't even want to do this anymore.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, it happens all
Which
the time.
is even more sad. So don't be a
We had
loser football
in
dad.
tackle football this year at Poland, the league had a disagreement with a parent, and they had to get a restraining order to keep the parents.
And this is 6th grade football?
6th grade tackle football.
Jesus.
At Poland.
God damn.
I wouldn't tell you names, but yeah, we're not gonna say names. But unbelievable. South Range East football game. I guess the coaches of East and the parents were fighting in the parking lot. It's madness.
Ooh.
This is why I have to. Here's the problem. I would be like, F this, I don't want to coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody else wants to coach.
Yeah, because they all have to deal with that.
Right.
And nobody wants to stand. Nobody has the balls to stand up to anybody because they're afraid of the freaking mob coming after them and trying to talk shit about them on Facebook or whatever, embarrass them. But it's like,
Well, here's what I said.
good thing we don't give a shit about
That's what
anything.
I said. You know what? I
Yeah.
said, I'll that's my one F-ball. I'll fucking coach. And I'll coach. If parents give me crap,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them out on it.
Yeah.
Because it's garbage.
Yeah.
And I tell those parents at the very beginning, audio is super freaking low. God damn it.
Is it Lex? Is it his mic
Is it my mic or
mine?
I don't understand what's going on here today. I really don't.
What happened to one hand tied behind your back?
Huh?
What happened to one hand tied behind your back? You mean in football? Hello?
Hello?
Our audio's great.
Good. Turn your speakers up, Lex. I don't know, man.
His.
Is
Luke's.
it better now?
Says your audio's low.
Hello.
Grab that other mic, maybe.
I think we're good now. I
Isaac,
just turned it up.
Isaac, your mic is great. Luke's, yours is not.
They both sound fine. Both are loud to me. Yeah, that's what I said.
We had a child in here the other day messing with our soundboard. So
Emma was in here. Emma was on Tuesday, and she was like messing with all the
it's
stuff.
fine for me.
All right.
Yeah, better now. Now is good.
All right, yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so
So what's the next topic?
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Okay, you're not done yet?
I'm not done yet.
All right.
So what we did, do you remember at the beginning of soccer? I put a post out there and I said on the MLO Bros, I put a post out there and said, hey, if anybody's bad during a sporting event, especially soccer, because there were problems last year, send me the video.
Yeah.
I want to see a video. We will post it,
Yeah.
not tell who posted it, and call these people, these assholes out.
Yeah.
Because I'm done. Like, I don't care. If you're going to be a jerk,
Yeah.
I will be the person.
Yeah.
I'll be the bad guy and post it.
Yeah.
Because that is totally legal to do.
And then people are such little bitches that then once you do that, they're like, well, you need to hear my side of the story.
Oh, dude.
You need to hear my side of the story. And I was doing that. My behavior is totally validated because of A, B, C, and D.
Dude.
Well, you're a dingus. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
You don't act like that at a game. Like, it doesn't matter what happened. Don't be an idiot.
The people that I was talking about in Poland,
Mhm.
messaged me.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
Saying,
I'm the victim.
I'm trying to protect my kid. I'm trying to stop these coaches and these administrators because this kid injured somebody and blah blah blah. Yeah, you also left out the part where your husband called the coaches a pussy.
Yeah,
like in a text message.
Yeah.
But and you also messed up the part where you were in the parking lot screaming and yelling at us. Like you're the victim though. It was unbelievable.
The parents of the Stack team get upset.
It's ridiculous.
Up to Munson.
Oh, this right here. This is a good one too.
Football dads, dance moms, it's ridiculous to live vicariously through your kids because of your shortcomings. Exactly. Let them share their talents and not have anxiety worrying about how you are going to judge them on a field or stage. And luckily that fades away as they get older, I feel like, because you have more of like a tried and true coach who actually knows what they're talking about.
Well, in the wait until 7th, 8th, 9th grade.
Yeah.
In front, they're not going to listen to these freaking parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So then like it gets to the point where the coach knows more than the parent thinks they know.
Yeah.
And then it's like more of a professional, taking care of it.
Well, that's another reason why I like to coach too, is because, no offense, I feel like I know more about sports than a lot of the parents that would coach.
Yeah.
But again, I don't care because these parents, the parents coaching, nobody understands how much time you have to put in.
Yeah.
How hard it is.
Yeah.
Your kids suck most of the time, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And the parents suck.
Yeah.
And I mean, like we're doing basketball. You're
I'm having my first basketball coaching experience, 6th grade basketball. That's interesting.
Yeah. Him and I are coaching 6th grade basketball.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's fun though.
I can honestly say though, like I am nice to every single one of the kids, but in terms of like, except for Lucas, I'm an asshole to my nephew.
Lucas is my oldest, by the way.
But the problem is he knows we're related, so he talks back, and I just want to freaking smack him.
It's been like
I just want to smack him.
I have said since the very beginning, it would be a great experience if I didn't have to coach my kid.
Yeah, because
100%.
he talks back, and I'm like, I want to beat you, and I can't say anything too bad in front of all these kids, but I want to beat.
Oh
you.
yeah, dude, I've had to pull them out of games.
Yeah,
it's bad.
But I can honestly say, like from a coach's perspective already, like I like them all equally, but I would never like favorite one over the other because of like I like them instead of actually being good.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't understand how coaches can do that sometimes.
No, I would never.
Yeah.
I would never. And I have said, since the parents don't understand that, though, and parents don't see what happens in practice.
Yeah.
You know, they might think their kid's the best ever.
Yeah.
And they get pissed.
Yeah.
Maybe their kid's not trying in practice.
Yeah.
Maybe their kid sucks in practice.
Yeah.
Maybe their kid's not that really that
good.
But
it's like as I'm coaching, I'm watching them do different drills, and I'm like scaling their
100%.
their like statistics, like shooting,
100%.
agility, like in my mind.
But parents, that kid is going to go home. Okay, when they don't play as much.
Yeah.
I do so good in practice, and the coach doesn't like me. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
If somebody said that to our dad, our dad would say, well, you need to us.
Yeah.
You need to freaking work harder. You need to practice.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like, I'm going to talk to that coach and I'm going to get you something. That's bullshit because my son is good and I know you're good. Nobody, you know what I mean? It's so different.
It is wild.
Oh, it's wild.
Yep.
All right.
Stephanie, your son, can we talk about how Gregory, his mind is the same as his mom's, like in terms of thinking?
Yeah.
Like I'll tell him to do something. I'll be like, all right, Gregory, you're going to do this. You're going to do a layup here. And he's like, well, what if I do a layup, like a reverse layup? No, Gregor, we're not doing reverse layups. We're doing normal layups because you can't even make normal layups. Maybe later we'll work on reverse layups.
He's like, can I fade away? I was like, no, do not fade away. Go to the He's like, but it'll work. It's like, no, it won't. Don't fade away.
Gregor, we're not doing reverse
and then
layups.
He gets a smirk on his face. And he's like, all right.
But he hustles. Gregory hustles, and he's scrappy.
Yeah,
he's scrappy.
Yeah. If your kid's coach sucks, it's a teachable moment for your kid. If your kid's coach sucks, use it.
Yes. Use it as a moment and tell your kid you are going to have in your life. You are probably going to have terrible bosses in your work life. Use this as a moment to learn how to deal with a bad boss or a bad coach. Yeah. It is very important because if you can deal with bad people and work through it and still be successful, then you're golden.
Curtis Walker says, Luke Schuster, what do you think about other coaches for other teams? I find more issues there. I try to keep my mouth. That one, Curtis is right. That one sets me off.
Yeah.
Okay. Not so much with the way if they're giving their coaching their kids, if they're talking to the umps.
Yeah.
I have a problem when they start getting belligerent to the refs. Start saying little snide comments.
I rigged a game in as a high schooler in a 5th grade basketball tournament because the coach was an asshole. Totally rigged the game on purpose. It was they were down by two. Coach is being an asshole to the refs, being an asshole to us working this clock. I started the clock early, and then started the clock early, so the time ran out before he shot it. The coach freaks out, comes up to me, starts getting in my face, all freaks out. I look him dead in the eyes and go, "Sir, this is 5th grade basketball. Have a good bus ride home." And he freaked out. I think he went to my coaches and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's amazing.
Have a good bus ride home.
Here's a good story. Lucas is in Curtis. This is a good story about a coach. Lucas is in 2nd or 3rd grade baseball.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about baseball. I hate baseball, but I help coach.
Mm-hmm.
One of our kids is going from 2nd to 3rd base. Okay, ball is hit. Grounder to shortstop. The kid's running from 2nd to 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't get in the way, just kind of jumps over the ball, which is legal. Okay. Guy gets to 3rd. Coach. Now they had coaches in the outfield. I'm a 3rd base coach.
Yeah.
Okay? Their coach is in the outfield. I hear him say to the shortstop says, I couldn't get the ball because the kid was in the way that was running. The coach says, and I'll never forget this, the coach says, next time, knock him over.
Yeah.
2nd and 3rd grade.
Oh, my God.
Isaac, I pulled a Luke Schuster.
They freaked out.
I freaked. I went out of my freaking mind, okay? I went walking at this guy that was in the outfield, screaming, that's it. I said, how dare you? He's in 2nd grade. You're going to... 2 or 3 coaches, grabbed me.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just kind of tossing them off. And this dude is running to right field to get away from me because I was going to freaking kill him.
So annoying.
He came up to me after. He's like, I'm sorry. I was so out of line. I was just in it. But I think people just get, you know what I mean?
Yeah. People are competitive. Yeah.
Man, but I almost freaking, I was going to murder
Go to our
this
comments.
Have you ever seen a coach take it out on a kid because they don't like their parent? I have never done that. Most of the time, if the parents are assholes, I'm nicer to those kids because I feel bad for those kids for having asshole parents.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Let's see here. Kristen Nicole. Dude, why do he continually is talking about the Spanish teacher we had on Tuesday?
Coach, we're looking past the obvious here. Bi-weekly segment.
She was, remember he was talking about it? Never mind. You don't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay, let's see here. You're going to have kids that are great at sports and kids that struggle. Shouldn't it be the coach's job to help the kids that struggle to give them a fighting chance? 100%. 100%.
So it's...
But go ahead.
You have the kids that struggle have to get better, but the kids who are good have to get better too.
Right.
Everybody has to get better and grows at their own pace and then there are some kids who it's almost like a lost cause.
Well, yeah,
dude,
you're not good. You're not good. You're going to have to find something else.
Yeah.
You're good at.
So if there's a kid who he might not be that good, but you see work ethic and you see potential, then absolutely. Yeah. I expect, you know what I mean?
And here's another thing. By the time they get to 9th and 10th grade, if those kids, that's not the coach's job to, you're going to make them better, but you shouldn't be teaching them basic skills by now.
Yeah, but it's like when we're coaching 6th grade basketball, these are all football players.
They have no
because
idea.
all the basketball players have been pulled in. But there are a couple kids there that have potential
100%.
where it's if they want to play, they probably can.
100%.
You know, and I would love to see the kids on our team who are we're the 3rd team.
They know they are
because
too,
they already have team 1's already picked out. The basketball team's already picked out for high school because of
Isaac. Should every kid have a chance to play?
Mm.
What grade? Holly, what grade? That's my question is what grade? What grade are we talking about?
Yeah.
When should they have a chance? Because that's important.
That's a very important question.
What grade should they have a chance to play? 7th and up? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
7th and up?
Yeah.
You as a coach, you play who's best.
Yes.
And
correct.
If that your kid's not doing good and not playing, practice.
Yeah. It's almost like at that level, it's almost a nitpick of strategy over who's better. Like when we were in high school basketball, my frustration was always not with who's playing, but the strategy at which how we're playing those kids. Like we had a rotation. So you would rotate out.
Yeah, I didn't like
you know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, a kid just hit 5 threes. Why are you pulling him out to give him a break when he doesn't want it? Like,
young sports, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
From kindergarten to sixth grade,
yeah,
they should rotate in.
Yeah.
At the start of 6th grade, which is what we're coaching now, I think you should start to say, hey, if you're not as good, we're going to play kids to win.
Yeah.
7th grade is no longer an intramural sport.
Yeah.
7th grade is a school sport.
Yeah.
Those kids don't have to play.
Yeah.
Those coaches, I think they should put them in at the end of the game.
Yeah.
If they're losing or winning by a lot.
Yeah.
But if it's a close game, you play to win in 7th grade and up. Those kids on the bench need to realize, why are you not playing?
Yeah.
You're not playing because those kids are better than you in the coach's eyes.
Yeah.
How are you going to get better?
Exactly.
Are you going to do anything?
Exactly.
If not, if you so instead of whining and crying to mom and dad at home saying, I'm not playing, and the parents saying, it's okay, I'm going to talk to the coach. I'm going to call the superintendent.
Yeah.
No,
the parents
go in the yard and freaking shoot the basketball.
The parents should say, okay, you're not playing. I'm not going to go to the coach and complain to the coach. We're going to put you in agility classes over the summer.
Yep.
We're going to put you in, we're going to send you to this college camp, and you're going to do shooting drills. You're going to do this, and you're going to learn how to become a better basketball player. That's what we're going to do, so that when you deal with a different coach next year, you're going to get way better by next year and beat out the other kids that are in front of you.
Yeah.
Because it's only 1 or 2 kids you got to be better than.
All right, let's see here.
To get into the game.
Dan says, I feel like we're also missing a big boat here. Is it not your responsibility as a parent to help your kid get better too?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go, Dan. Yep. Just like
Lucas,
I said.
Lucas is in 6th grade. He played football. He got way better as the year went.
Yeah.
First, he was riding the pine the whole time.
Yeah.
While I was coaching, by the way, my kid was on the bench.
Yeah.
We had a whole bunch of injuries. He went in a lot. And by the end, he was starting on defense.
Yeah.
Got way better. He literally said to me, I am not fast enough and I am not strong enough.
Yeah. Realization.
So what did I say to him? Let's see what we can do. I signed him up for Fine Tune Fitness, 45-minute classes 1 day a week. He's playing basketball with us in our league. So he's lifting. He's not lifting. I mean, lifting 3-pound weights, but he's lifting.
Yeah.
He's lifting.
It's about learning.
And it's about learning.
Yeah.
So then this way he's doing that. I'm like, Lucas. So
there's no kids his age doing that right now.
1 or 2, but yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But
so,
you see what I'm saying? He's going to learn.
Yeah.
So that's it. All right. I don't know. Okay. Well, we got to move on. Tiffany, we'll catch those comments later. We'll talk about this again. We got to go. We have 3 more topics we're talking about. By the way, while we do this, please thank our sponsors that are scrolling along on the bottom of the screen. And also, if you're watching this, can you please like this and follow this? We have 10 likes. We should have 39 likes right now. I'm not going until I see more likes.
Wait, go to Tiffany's comment.
Tiffany,
this is interesting.
I
want to deal with this before we leave.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll tell you why. My daughter is second base, and she's a senior this year. New coach took the team, started putting the girls that were on the team before in positions that don't play or didn't want to play, and that's cool. If the new player you put on those bases can do better than the player you're taking off the base, but if not, it's just because you suck as a coach.
See, but how do you know that? See, this shit makes me mad. How do you know that?
Go down, especially as a senior or junior, and you've been on that base for years, and 13-year-old comes on the team, isn't better, but gets your base. Oh, did I mention that coach's daughter? Tiffany, this is what I want you to think about. Tiffany. A few things. How good is the team this year? And your daughter, as a senior, how good is the team this year?
That's a good question. I know where you're getting.
How good is the team? What's their record going to be? Are they going to be amazing? Are they going to be however many games you play? Are they going to go on a loseless streak? They're not going to lose a single game. Or maybe they have a season where they're 7-14. They have more losses than they have wins. As a coach in strategy, you put that 13-year-old in as a freshman and younger generation in as
she's saying they were champions last year.
Champions.
Are they champions this year?
Are they going to be champions this year, or is this what's called the coaches call like a growth year? So if he's thinking long term as a coach, this might be the year where it's a rebuilding year, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to work to get the younger kids better, and your daughter's still going to play, but he's thinking about long term where he's going to have the team, and it's a building year, depending on how good they are.
Yeah. All right, ready to move on.
You got to think about it.
Cedar
You
Point.
got to think about it as more than just your daughter. It's a team. It's not about your daughter. It's about the team.
Yep. She was the bad coach. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Right. She was a bad coach.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
All right, so let's go on to this. Might be a long one today. We're really talking. Cedar Point.
Yes.
Cedar Point.
On Friday, we went to Cedar Point. It was me, Luke, and Luke's two older boys, Cameron and Lucas. Lucas is 11, 12?
He is 11.
11, and Cameron's 9?
7.
7.
He's built
Jeez.
like a 14-year-old.
He's built like a 12-year-old. Yeah.
Yep.
So we get there and we hop in line. We have the fast pass. We also have so we get to skip the peasant line and go to the quick line. And then we have a meal plan that enables you as a guest to get a drink every 10 minutes from any of the
15.
stands, every 15 minutes from all the stands, and food every 90 minutes.
Correct.
The problem was the lines for food on a Friday, the lines for food were at least 90 minutes.
At least.
So at least an hour and a half to get food. So if you want to get food every 90 minutes and get what you paid for, you're going to have to get food, hop right back in line, and go through again to get more food.
Hold on. I have pictures. Let's see. Look at this. Look at these lines. This is the line for Panda Express at the top.
Yeah. It was very bad, guys.
This is the line for the diner.
Yeah, so bad.
This right here was just the line that I took when we were walking.
Yeah.
Okay, I go to the park expecting to wait in line for roller coaster rides.
Yes. Yeah.
100%. I am totally fine with that. Even our fast passes.
Yeah.
Or our peasant passes, as we like to call them, where we walk by.
Walk by all the peasants waiting in the normal line.
Normal line. Those were half hour to 45 minutes. I've never seen them that far.
So it's obviously a major understaffing issue. So what happened though, which really sucked, is it's like the busiest day of the year, and they aren't even operating all rides because they're so understaffed. So, and that sucks because that only makes the lines for the bigger attractions longer.
Right.
And the biggest slap in the face to me is when it's the busiest day of the year and you're walking by these lines of hour and a half lines to get a freaking sandwich, and then there's like corn dog place closed, corn dog place, drink place closed, ice cream place closed, sandwich place closed. There's like 10 places where you can go grab a bite to eat amongst hundreds of stalls that are just closed.
Right.
So it's just exhausting because you like. So I just wish this place was open so I grab a freaking corn dog.
Right. So the problem is, again, we paid for those fast. I paid $60-$70 per person.
Yes,
I might be wrong on the price. I'm not. Throwing that out there. Eat every 90 minutes.
Yeah,
and the drink pass.
Yep.
Drink every 15.
Yep.
That was not possible.
Yep.
Okay. I can deal with the roller coaster lines, but Cedar Point is ripping people off with that food thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that question, Michelle. Are prices discounted?
No,
absolutely not. Full price, everything. So we paid for this. Like I said, we paid for this meal plan thing where if you really wanted to take advantage, we're going to get food every 90 minutes. the problem is, if you want to get food every 90 minutes, you got to hop in line, go through line, grab a sandwich, get at the back of line, eat your food, wait for more.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
impossible
crazy.
to take advantage of your money.
So here
you
we
know?
go. So Mark says, and this is what everybody was saying. So, and I'm going to get into what happened on Facebook because of all the college students that work there in the summer are back in school. That's why they're understaffed. So then don't let that many freaking people in.
Yeah, don't sell them any tickets.
Right, but they're never going to do that.
Or with food, like there are creative ways to solve these issues. Like you can make all of the restaurants a queue system on your phone. So you get in the app, there was one restaurant that was doing it there that we ended up getting dinner for. But it didn't work for the wristband. You had to pay for it, which was bullshit.
Yeah.
But you go on the app, you log in and you say, hey, have my food ready in 2 hours and I'll pick it up. There was only one restaurant doing that.
Yep.
They should all do that so everybody doesn't have to wait in line.
Well, okay. So let me, so here's what happened. One, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
So I emailed Cedar Point.
Yeah.
They said there's no refunds.
Of course.
They said there's no refunds. We're not refunding. This is the chance you take.
Yeah.
And I, of course, argued with the lady via email. And I said,
Yeah.
I want somebody to call me, which I'm not going to call.
Yeah.
Because I said, that's bullshit.
They probably deal with
they
they probably dealt with it the whole year.
Yeah. You're ripping people off.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I do then? Of course.
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Right. So I on Facebook went to the Cedar Point. Here you can see it. I went to the Cedar Point Facebook page. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't see it on here because it freaking and it's not high enough. Anyways, I went to the Cedar Point page. In the comments on one of their thing for a food post said, if you're playing, like, it's like, oh, look at this food. It looks really delicious, right?
Yeah.
I said, if you're going to Cedar Point, do not get the food pass. They are ripping people off.
Yeah.
Because the food lines are over 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. They freaking delete my comment and shut my comments off.
Yeah, so you can't comment on
So
there.
I can't warn people.
Weak.
Okay.
So weak.
So then what do? I'm like, I can't say because I already said it one time. F these dudes.
Yeah.
So I went to their private pages.
Yeah.
So the private Facebook groups like we run.
Yeah.
I got in so many fights with freaking fanboys of Cedar Point. It is, dude, you gotta see some of these comments. So I commented like, hey, this is what Cedar Point did. You gotta read some of these comments. They're amazing. Wait, this is going to Cedar Point this weekend. It was awful.
If you love crowds and masses of humanity,
This is somebody
make
who
some
agreed with me.
sacrifices and go. But know that you're not going to have the perfect experience. If you don't like it, stay home and go a different time. It's like this every single year. I took my kids once in 2019. First time they had passes. It was awful. Now I know we will never go again like that. Find a different time or don't go. Easy, done.
Okay, here we go. So this is a response to one of
They're
my
short-staffed with crazy attendance numbers. It wouldn't kill you to stand in line for food. Learn patience. If you don't like it, leave or don't go.
So here's what I'm paying money for a service.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now every one of these people that respond that we're gonna read all have pictures of like roller coaster rides in their profiles and stuff. But are we supposed to sit there and accept it?
And you're the number one roller coaster theme park in the world.
You're like Disney World.
You are the number one roller coaster theme park in the world. How are you not thinking of new creative things? Like I said, so why, if you're going to shut down restaurants and you've just accepted the fact that you're not going to profit off those restaurants, at least improve the people's experience. Bring in a shitload of food trucks. There's no staffing issues with goddamn food trucks.
Yeah.
So bring in 50 food trucks and put them everywhere throughout
Can we
the park.
bring a grill? I want it next year.
Outside, like sell burgers
We should
for
sell burgers for $1.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
I'm going to go during Halloween.
I mean,
weekend
that's,
until they
I don't
kick me
understand
out.
why they don't do that. If
Yeah.
you really are understaffed, at least bring in food trucks. Food trucks would love it. You $100 or even at Cedar Point, you say $500 and you bring your food truck and you put it in Cedar Point.
Yeah.
That is a way to solve the staffing issue because food trucks will do that all day.
Look, okay, so here's another one. It is a well-known fact that Halloween weekends are understaffed and crazy busy. It has been like this forever. It doesn't stop people from going. Okay, I go one time a year. I took my kids on a Friday.
Yeah.
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
Yeah, a Friday when people are in school. You know what I mean?
How am I supposed to know that?
Yeah.
Like so these freaking people, they drove me crazy. These freaking look. Here's another one. It isn't
for why they're packed. If you don't like it,
it isn't their problem for why they're packed. If you don't like it packed, don't go.
Yeah,
that's bullshit too.
Here's the thing, if they think it's fine, then why did they take the comment down?
Right.
You know, if you
Exactly.
think it's fine,
Yes.
don't take the comment down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you think it's fine, don't take the comment down.
Luckily, in these crazy ass groups that I join, that I'm probably going to get kicked out of now because I'm talking shit about them. Some people did make sense. Like some people, like, yeah, you know, I completely agree with Luke. We have a meal plan and feel like we paid for them their product, and they will give us exactly.
Yeah.
And here's another good one.
Yeah.
The park should warn people. You know, there was no warning.
Yeah,
Come
like
on
hey, what you know, it's Hollow weekends, it's usually busy. Just be like lines are going to be long for food. I just don't understand how they haven't gotten sued yet because someone can't get water and has like died.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because like what if you wait in line for a ride for 2 hours, right? Or 3 hours out in the sun and cook. And then you go hop in line for a drink and it's like 7 hours without water.
Yep.
Like 7 hours. I'm surprised someone hasn't sued their asses yet.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna. What's gonna happen is that's eventually gonna happen, and then they're gonna have to cut back tickets unless they open more.
They don't care. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They want money. It's money. It's
It's like cattle. It's like cattle.
What's it called? Cedar Fair, I think it is.
Yeah.
$4.5 billion company.
Yeah.
And you can't get it up.
Or you know what? Maybe we take that 4.5 billion and we pay employees a little bit more so that we have more incentive to you know, keep all of our stalls open.
Yeah.
Like,
so here's another thing. I had people messaging me that had their kids work there.
Yeah.
They're seasonal employees. Listen to this bullshit. They don't have to pay them overtime.
Oh, okay.
So these kids that are working those roller coaster rides are literally working 9 a.m. to set up until like 11 o'clock at night.
Because they're seasonal.
They
probably hit like a maximum amount of hours for the year. And
they don't care. Yeah, exactly. They don't care. They said that they live up there. They have like dorms that are shitty. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable.
Damn. What's the next topic?
Hold on. I'm almost done here. Look, Michelle says,
be patient. Wait an hour and a half for food. Just be patient.
Like these people, all these Facebook groups, they were defending it.
And then, like, the worst part is these restaurants. Like, they have these big ass restaurants with like double-sided like serving areas.
Yeah.
You get all the way to the front of this goddamn hour and a half line, and they only have one side of the restaurant open. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I waited in line for 2 hours and half of the goddamn restaurant isn't even open?
Yeah.
Like, what is happening here? Like, there's pizzas over there ready to serve, but they just don't want to open that side.
The side had food set up?
Yeah, they were overflowing pizzas because there were so many people in line from one side to the other. They just weren't serving on that extra side.
That's so funny.
Like, what the hell?
The dorms were there. Mark said he worked there. The dorms there shit out. There were rats and they were not clean at all. I bet. The housing is like Camp Fitch in 5th grade too.
Damn.
That's brutal. All right, so let me show you. So how did we get food before we go? I want you guys to know we did not starve, right? We did not starve. So this is so what we did was we split up. Remember this? To try and get food as fast as possible because we were dying. Isaac went off on his own and waited in line for the
2 hours.
2 hours.
For pizzas and strombolis.
Yep. I took the boys and waited in line at Starbucks for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
At Starbucks. Again, none of these places took our passes because we just needed freaking food.
I waited in line for 2 hours and could use the pass for one pizza or one stromboli.
Tell me what you did.
So then I show up to the front of this line finally after 2 hours. I'm like, all right, I want 6 pizzas. I think I got 3 pizzas and a stromboli. The line was so long while I'm waiting. Just start, eating the stromboli in line. So I start while I'm waiting to check out, just eating the stromboli in line. Schuster's naturally quick eaters. I may or may not have been charged for that stromboli. I got a tray. So I got a tray full of like 3 or 4 pizzas and the stromboli. Just like slid the stromboli plate on the bottom there. And she's like, "Oh, let me count up what you got there, honey. Oh, 3 pizzas." I'm like, "Yeah, 3 pizzas." And she didn't charge me for the stromboli.
Didn't charge for the stromboli. So me and the boys get our food.
May or may not have charged.
Right. So here we are eating. We got our food and stuff. Isaac comes into Starbucks with an entire plate full of things, puts it down and like, "You guys better all eat because I don't know the next time." So we ate like 3 meals in one sitting. So we weren't hungry. Now, other than the food, we had a great time.
Yeah, and the food was good.
The food was good. Here's the boys going into the blood on the vine. They had a great time.
And honestly, the fast passes, even at the busiest day, still worth it because the lines.
I would never gotta go to that place.
No.
I don't care if they're $105 a person. I'll pay that.
Dude, honestly, I don't understand. Like, charge more for the fast pass.
Yeah.
Like,
don't say that, they will.
No, charge more for the if you open more restaurants, charge more for the freaking fast passes, dude. Like, charge I think it's 115.
105, I think.
Why would you buy the normal one if they're 105? Like, you can hit every you got to think about your time spent, right?
100%.
If you pay $75 for the normal ticket and you're waiting in line for 4 hours each one and you only get 3 rides or 4 rides, why not get the fast pass, go on every single ride? You don't.
Last year when Cam and I went, it rained during the day.
Yeah.
So we had like a 2-hour delay.
Yeah.
We were like high. I mean, it was pouring.
Yeah.
Cleared out.
Yeah.
So we were like, everybody else kind of left.
Yeah.
So we were there. Dude, we rode the Maverick back to back to back. Everything.
I know. Well, that's amazing. I'd rather, you think that's $75. You're paying a place $75 to wait in line for 3 rides.
Yep.
Or you pay a place $115 to not wait in lines and rides over. That's well worth saving the extra $20,
Fast
25, $30.
And the people in those little groups, Facebook groups, they were giving me shit because about fast passes. They're like, you're one of those guys. I'm like, hell yeah, I am.
Hell yeah, peasant. Enjoy your line, peasant.
I love when you go up the Maverick, you go up the stairs,
and
there's a whole line just out there like,
yeah. No, I would gladly pay an extra $100 if they open fast passes. If you just open more restaurants, Cedar Point, I will pay $200 for a fast pass.
How about this? Fast pass only restaurants where you get to go in like a VIP club.
Yeah, make fast passes for food too.
Well, they have those, but you're supposed to have. Well, yeah, like fast passes for food. That's probably maybe that's what's coming.
Yeah, don't skip the lines.
Yeah, just walk in.
They just need to have a queue system. Like, before you go, you
Reservation.
have my food ready at noon. You have my food ready at 5.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea too.
And I don't even have to freaking deal with waiting in line.
Good idea.
Why don't you do that? It's not like food is a freaking attraction where you have to fill a seat.
That's the way that's the way these people are looking at it. Like,
stupid.
Crazy.
Stupid. What's our next thing we're talking about?
The school buses. We're gonna talk about right
now.
All right. One more thing. Yes. So what I'm gonna do next time? Screw eating in the park.
Yeah.
Screw it.
Yeah.
We're bringing a freaking grill. And I'm gonna grill in the parking lot.
Yeah,
and like freaking like the parade we were in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna feed the masses.
Maybe we bring burgers and like a George Foreman. We sneak a George Foreman in, and we like cook burgers for people. Dude, I could probably sling some freaking burgers, like $5 to $10 a burger.
You have to get it through security.
When a pizza's $15, I could probably make a killing off a hamburger.
Try to get that in security because is that George Foreman grill?
No, that's not a George Foreman. That's my purse.
That's my purse. All right, next topic. Next topic, school buses. Dude, this is insane.
Okay.
So,
we hit our time limit on Instagram. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either. So, school bus. So, just to review.
Okay.
Poland, where we live, for those of you not from Poland, we live in Poland.
Okay.
We don't have our own court system.
Okay.
Our criminals that get speeding tickets, that whatever.
Yeah.
Go to the Struthers Municipal Court.
Yeah, our lawyer's lazy.
Okay. That's not
doesn't have anything to do with anything?
No,
oh, okay. He is kind of still lazy.
Yeah. So what? Bullshit, Holly. Sorry, I'm going back. No. I am not accepting mediocrity from a company.
Yeah.
I paid for a product and a service.
Yeah.
To be fed every 90 minutes. That's what I want.
They're in the Holly. They're in the business of making money, but the product we're buying from them is for them to feed us every 90 minutes. But when you buy that product, it's impossible to get food every 90 minutes.
That's what
if you have to wait in line to get said sandwich for 2 hours.
No, she's agreeing with us. Sorry, Holly. I thought you were saying I'm so like I have post-traumatic stress syndrome from the fights. I was literally fighting with 100 fanboys.
But if they're in the business to make money, but the product they're serving isn't doing what they're saying it's doing.
If I want to eat at the park, that's my right.
Yeah.
It's their job as a business to make it
Yeah,
happen.
as the best freaking roller coaster
Yeah.
park in
Right.
the world.
Right. Okay. So, anyways, on the school buses, Struthers Municipal Court handles this. Okay. How much? I was tipped off, and I am not allowed to say who it was, but
Okay.
it was 2 or 3 people.
Okay.
High-ranking officials
Okay.
in Poland, Ohio.
Okay.
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 That know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me Struthers Municipal Court
Mhm.
is not getting a job done with people who are running bus stops, school bus stops. Now, when I say school bus stops, running stop, bus pulls up, light goes up. People are driving by, possibly hitting kids.
Wow, that's terrifying.
Right?
I'm like terrified when I see a school bus. Like
Oh.
I see that stop sign, I stop like yards away.
Oh,
like
100%.
yeah.
So, my question, what do you think, and everybody out there, without Googling, no cheating, what do you think in Ohio the maximum sentence is for a school bus? Running a school bus stop.
Do you hit a kid or no?
No hitting a kid. You
Okay.
just blow by it.
Um,
So you're on 170.
Yeah.
It's a 2-lane road.
yeah.
Bus stops, you fly by.
I'd say fine, a large fine, possible jail time.
Okay. Large fine, possible jail time. Failure to stop. This is right off of the website. Failure to stop for a school bus adds 2 points to your license, which is brutal, is punishable by fines of up to $500. You must appear in court. The judge has the discretion to suspend your driver's license for up to 1 year.
Okay.
I personally think
Okay.
if you blow by a stop sign
Yeah.
on a school bus, you should lose your license, $500
Lose your license for a year.
a year.
Like a DUI or
100%,
something.
100%.
Yeah.
Maybe not a year, maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe a month. You're
Yeah.
still allowed to drive to work.
Yeah.
Fair?
Yeah.
Okay. We got some comments. I'm going to get into this. I'm going to tell you what's going on in Struthers, which is complete crap. I verified this
Okay.
through the courts.
Okay.
90 days, 10,000,
$10K. Damn.
$200 fine. Nope. It is a $500 fine.
$500 fine in Struthers?
No, that's what it's in Ohio. That's what it's supposed to be.
Okay. Okay.
Judge Leone. Now we're going to start talking about judges.
Ooh, we're calling judges out.
Oh, I'm calling a judge out.
Okay,
He's
cool.
an elected official.
Let's do
Judges
it.
are elected.
Ooh, let's do it.
Judges are elected.
Judges and lawyers on my shit list.
He's also a lawyer, I'm sure. But
Of course.
he has, for the 6 or 7 people that have been sent this school year that have run buses
Okay.
in Poland,
Okay.
waived the fine, no fees, only court costs.
You know what that makes me,
$110.
you know what that makes me ask? Who are the people he's letting go? Who's he know?
$110 fine. That's it. No time served. No 500.
Who are these people he's letting this stuff fly by?
I can give you the names. I pulled it up and I went to verify because I didn't believe it.
$110.
Wait, and so I talked to an attorney. Attorney said, "Well, yeah, that's pretty normal. Like if they don't have previous offenses,
Yeah.
you just give them court costs." I think that's bullshit. You're gonna kill a kid.
Yeah, yeah. It's $110. You're not driving home the fact that you could potentially kill a child
Yes.
by blowing a stop sign.
So,
You know what I mean?
So right. So what are you saying?
Yeah.
You're saying to these people,
You're almost incentivizing blowing through stop signs.
Exactly.
Because if you get caught, it's only $110. Blow through it, I'll pay the $100. Not a big deal.
Right.
That's what that's saying.
And I'm telling you, if you're watching this, you can go to the Struthers Municipal Court. It's hard to do because it's like a real tough website.
Yeah.
You can see like the vehicular stuff, and then you pull it up, and you can see like court costs. I'm like, again, this came
That's
from people.
wild.
This came from people in the village and the township
Yeah.
saying this is happening,
Wow.
and it's bullshit, and
That
there's
is
nothing you can do.
depressing.
So here's what I want. If you're watching this, if you're ballsy like us, I called, for the record, by the way, before we go, I called Judge Leone.
yeah.
I messaged and left a message with the bailiff
Yeah.
to have somebody call me. Of
Yeah.
course, nobody called me
Yeah.
back. And also the flag football guy, too, earlier.
Here's the thing that boggles my mind is that judge being, how
One
judges.
one was an attorney and had it dismissed. Absolutely.
Oh, what do you know? He was an attorney. Oh, it's almost like the people that work within the law. They all work together and they all know each other and let things slide all the time. It's interesting. It almost sounds, what's the word, corrupt? I don't know, though, but I don't know anything because I'm just a stupid loan officer that's uneducated in legal system. But I don't understand how this judge, right?
Dominic Leone.
Dominic Leone, right? So you are.
And if you guys want, if you know him, please share this with him. Tell him to go to the end of it.
No,
so
but like Dominic Leone, like this is my way of thinking. Tell me if I'm stupid. I'm sure you're so smart, your infinite wisdom as a judge. But you're only giving $100 fine or whatever it is. $100? $100 fine.
It's not a fine. It's court costs.
$100 court cost for someone blowing a sign.
No, blowing
a school bus stop sign. $100 court costs. These are recorded in a system that, let's say, somebody eventually, this happens over and over and over. Eventually, a kid gets killed. Somebody blows through that stop sign, absolutely destroys a kid. Kid dies. They have record of your stupid ass writing tickets for $100 to these other people. No, so now fines for $100 to these people, and it makes you look dumb because it's like, oh, if this judge only they have a past offenses of this happening, it's only $100. They said, I'll blow the sign, screw it, I'll pay the $100. It's not a big deal. That makes you look absolutely stupid and like a bad person.
But the problem is, I don't think people would ever put that together until now. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
People would never.
But it'll happen after the fact, is what I'm saying. Once a kid dies, they'll put it together. That's the same thing as us as loan officers. Like if you write a bad loan and then they go back on it, that's on a record and it shows on your record forever. Yeah. So it's like we have to be careful. That lawyer and that judge, that judge knows better than that. Or they should.
Yeah, Tedesco, you missed it. You missed it. He said, "Come back." Is Leone going to pay for the judges or not above the law?
And
how much is this? How much is it if you get contract trial? It's like $10,000 and time served. But I'm telling you, this is our kids.
Yeah,
my kids are on school buses.
Yeah, man.
These assholes are running by them, and this judge is going to say, "No, you know what? You've never done anything wrong." Bullshit. It's a big yellow school bus with flashy lights. Yeah. Those people see it. They're purposely flying
because you're a fancy judge and you have places to be. And I golfed with you the other afternoon. So you know what? You go right ahead. It's fine. I'll just charge you with $100
with my own eyes.
Yeah.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
I have. An attorney knows the judge. The judge is going to let that person go. I'm telling you. I am telling you.
And I thought they were supposed to be so smart.
I am telling you. So isn't the incentive to raise the fine? Yes. Well, that's it. But Steph, they can't raise the fine because they're not even doing the fine that's there.
Yeah.
Those people should have 2 points on their license, $500, and possibly lose their license.
They went to law school. That's so smart of them.
Because they're impatient. Because you're the first people I told. Josh, you're gonna have to go back and watch it. We talked about it for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, go back. Once this is done, it'll be recorded so you can go back and watch it.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I mean, you have to try to blow a freaking school bus stop sign.
So, yes. All right. Do you know the rules though? Like with the different, so you have.
If those flashing lights come on, they're stopping.
Where? What about like a 4-lane highway?
You don't have to stop on a 4-lane highway.
What about if there's a turning lane and you're turning by the school bus? Do you have to stop there?
I wouldn't go. I'd stop. Dude, I'd stop and let that thing go.
Right.
But not on a 4-lane highway.
You want to learn?
If it's on the opposite side.
You want to learn?
Yeah.
You want to learn?
Yeah.
I have a video. I did some research tonight.
Wow, this video's not going to work. Let's see.
Totally
keeping kids safe when they enter or exit a school bus. So the fines are very steep for anyone who doesn't follow the law. Now, the law is pretty simple when it comes to a 1-lane or 2-lane roadway. And the law is you have to stop. When the school bus stops, when it puts out that stop sign or flashes its red lights, it's time for you to stop to allow kids to safely enter or exit the school bus.
Easier.
It's a little bit more complicated here. We have 1 lane in each direction with a center turn lane. The car in the opposing lane to the school bus is allowed to proceed with caution even after the school bus stops and puts its stop sign out. The car in the same lane as the school bus needs to stop. The car traveling in the same direction as the school bus in the center turn lane also needs to stop for the school bus, or they're breaking the law. Now here we have a 4-lane roadway. We've got 2 lanes in either direction. When the school bus stops, puts out the stop sign, cars in the opposing lanes are allowed to proceed with caution. Cars traveling in the same direction as the school bus both need to stop. Even the car traveling in another lane besides the school bus, it needs to stop for the school bus when it stops and puts out that stop sign or starts flashing its red lights. Now, here we have a 4-lane highway, and the same rule applies. Whether there's a median or not, cars in the opposing lane are allowed to proceed with caution. Cars traveling in the same direction as the school bus needs to stop when the school bus stops and puts out that stop sign or the flashing light. Now, Washington.
All right.
That's only gonna happen in like that doesn't happen around here. The problem is you have little back roads that these assholes live on, and they're just like, oh, I run these streets, and they just drive by because they don't give a shit.
Where a couple of them happened was 170 by your house.
Yeah.
So you have the 2 lanes.
Yeah.
Stops and they just kept going.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean,
and if you're that busy, you should be better at planning than sir or ma'am.
And if you're that dumb to do that, you need a $500 fine,
at
2
least
points,
yeah,
and possible loss of license.
Yeah.
So research where the tickets were given. Stacy said, "Don't show this shit. You're confusing us." Sorry, I got to play the audience.
Just stop when you see school bus lights. Yeah,
that might have been a little bit too advanced for our audience, but
yeah, probably.
Run the students who are under 18 running lights on a bus. If that's the case, I give them freaking 2 points. That'd ruin their freaking. That'd teach them a lesson.
18 running lights. The thing is, you just got out of driver's school where they teach you. Teach you.
I don't care. If it's an 18 and under, 17, 16,
you're an adult.
You're an adult.
You're driving.
I would take their licenses off of them. Honest to God.
Yeah.
And the parents
even more so because they're a kid.
Yep. They're gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%. Yep. Let's see here. This is all relevant, but you guys are right. We can write tickets. However, the prosecutor and the judge can do what they want, and that's the freaking problem.
Yep.
And Josh is a cop. Josh understands what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it was a cop that told me all this stuff about Poland.
Have you ever seen any of those videos? I'll post it after. There's the one judge who the cop pulls him over for speeding, and he says, and the judge gets out of the car as the cop's walking up on him. The judge gets out of the car.
Yeah, I'm a judge.
He says, do you know who you just pulled over? Run my fucking plates. Yeah, and he's like, get back in your car to the cop. He's like, get back in your car. And the cop's like, sir. Yeah. Who do you think you are? He's like, I'm Judge so-and-so. Run my fucking plates. And he's freaking out. And then the cop backs off, goes back in his car and drives away.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, you're so gross.
Yeah. So we heard juvenile court isn't. That's crazy. 500. It's not enough incentive, right? 2 points, $500 on your first offense and a loss of license. I think would do it. I mean, this is bullcrap. So I don't know how we get this to judge to understand that.
Yeah.
But can you share? Does anybody know the judge? Are you watching judge? Can you share it?
Yeah.
Let him know that we're talking about it and it's bullshit.
Yeah. Maybe
I would love to have the judge come on and talk to us about it. Why does this happen? We have Chip on next week on Tuesday.
Do we?
And he's a lawyer. He's one of the lawyers I actually like.
Yeah.
And
Chip's cool.
And we're going to talk to Chip. Maybe he can give us some incentive on some talk on this on Tuesday. What do you think?
I'm not going to give him water if he comes. I don't like lawyers.
It's Chip.
I know it's Chip. I just don't want to.
He's our what's it called?
He's our legal.
He's like our legal counsel. Give him water. If we ever get sued, he's who we're going
I don't know.
to.
I'm not giving him water.
Oh, good God. I'm not giving Chip water.
He can bring his own water. He's a firefighter. He probably has lots.
Okay, wait. I'm going to say this. The judge and the prosecutor listen to most detectives and policemen. So there's that as well. So Josh, you're a cop. I mean, why does that happen? You write somebody a ticket for running a ticket, And then is it the prosecutor?
Yeah.
Who do we have to go after, Josh?
And I'm sure you see it too, where you see a bad egg, it's a bad egg. They go through the legal system and they get like a slap on the wrist,
Because
and then
they know
do
somebody.
because they know somebody, and then they go back out on the streets and do something even worse. And you're like, if you guys would have just
You said it right here.
drop
It's who you
the
know.
Yeah. If you guys would have just
Crazy.
dropped the hammer on this asshole instead of, giving him a chance, and then he goes out and does something even like 10 times worse, and then they finally put him away.
Dude, I'm blown away. When I found out that they were waiving, I mean, I take that personal.
Yeah.
It's putting my kids who
Yeah.
ride the bus in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Because this freaking lawyer
Yeah.
and the freaking judge aren't finding people.
You know what I'm doing when I roll up on a bus? I don't fly by it, because you know what? I've planned accordingly, and I know if there's a bus, it's okay. I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah.
I give the bus driver. I stop. I let the bus driver know I'm stopping. Give him a nice little wave, and then wait for him to be done. Give him plenty of space, and then I keep driving like a normal person, good person in the community.
Ugh. These all gets me all fired up. Now I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Hold on, I get my phone.
But yeah, it's all I can say is it's only a matter of time, and then that judge is gonna get in some trouble when a child dies. I'm telling
That's
you.
it. I'm coming for that judge.
Yeah.
Because
He deserves it too, if that's
that
the case.
prosecutor in Struthers and that judge in Struthers, when somebody gets hurt on one of our buses,
Yeah.
I'm coming for those freaking people. And we're gonna have a
dies.
Yeah.
If somebody
We are
blows
gonna-
through a stop
we are
sign,
gonna bring
that
a
kid's dead.
mob of people to that
Yeah.
courtroom and freaking riot, because that is on them.
Oh, absolutely.
On them.
100%
On them.
messed
So
up.
Judge Leone, if you're watching this, somebody send this to him again, because I don't know the guy. If you're watching this, the second something happens to one of our kids on one of these school buses, your job's done. I'm telling you right now, we're coming after you, and we're coming after the prosecutor. You will not be reelected. So help me. Because it is crazy.
Yeah.
Maggie just sent me a text about Lucas. He's sore from his workout.
Good. Good.
All right. Well, and by the way, when we get arrested now, when we get pulled over and we go to see Judge Leone,
Text Maggie and say pain is weakness leaving the body. Pain is weakness leaving the body.
That's so funny. And then she says, Lucas needs $20. You have $20 on you?
I don't have.
Oh, go to the ATM. Okay, that's it, guys. We're at that was a good one.
That was a good one. Thank you.
I like when we have topics.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. It was a good topic. If you missed any of the topics, the 3 topics we talked about tonight, football. What was the other one?
We talked. Okay, Jim Leone wants a
Football, Cedar Point.
Oh yeah, Jim, this was a good one tonight. So we talked about a Youngstown flag football,
Like 4th to 6th grade league. That's all screwed up.
that's all screwed
That was
up.
the first 35 minutes.
Just making a team a championship and letting the 3
Correct.
other teams play for second place because the first team, it was insane.
And then the next probably half hour was Cedar Point.
Cedar Point Food Lines.
Food Lines and how it's terrible. And then the last 15 minutes was this judge.
School bus thing where Judge Leone's going to arrest us and throw us.
And if he's probably going to send the cops after us now.
I don't think it's a thing, but if we ever end up down there, we're screwed.
Yeah, and then when something bad happens with the school buses, he's getting run out of town by the mob.
Yep, exactly.
The good mob, though. The good mob.
Yeah, no.
So this recording will be up after we're done here, probably in the next hour, and you guys can go back and watch it. It's a good one. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for our sponsors. They've been rolling across the bottom of the screen this whole time. You got Troy Polis from Brokers Realty, Iron Fit Crew, Valley Insurance, Myers Insurance, BC Plumbing and Heating. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Like I said before, Luke and I, we are loan officers by day, podcasters by night. So if you or someone you know, family, friends, coworkers, needs a home loan for purchase, refinance, please think of us. Give them our information, send them our way. We'll take care of them.
Next week,
Tuesday. Tuesday.
Well,
what do we got?
first off, Saturday you're not going, but we're going ghost hunting. Joe, me, listen to this group.
Yeah.
Me, Joe,
Mhm.
Brian Harris,
Okay.
camera guy.
Okay.
Lucas,
Okay.
my 12-year-old.
Okay.
Cameron, my 7-year-old, and Joe's 13-year-old
Yeah.
are going ghost hunting in the Union School building in Poland, the
Nice.
huge giant building. We're going to use our children as bait.
Good.
Come to this.
Love it.
Backpacks, send them through dark hole. We'll see if we can get something to happen in an old school.
I agree with everything in that comment. That is the truth.
You know what, Stacey? We could get 400 people watching the Pole Nutrition one, and these are always better. I always like these better.
Yeah, this is better content. So.
Jamie's asking, you know what, Jamie? That's a good thing. We do go ghost hunting. It's called the Youngstown Ghost Hunters. It's on Facebook. We'll stream it to the MLO Bros.
Yeah,
too.
we'll share it on the MLO.
We stream it live. So we have like night vision cameras, and you can actually watch from home. It's normally 4 hours of total being bored.
Yeah, I can't do them anymore, guys.
Yeah,
I checked out.
crazy.
I get to the point where I just want to go to sleep because it's so boring.
But if there are times where you're watching, it gets good. But
Yeah.
you gotta buckle up.
Whew.
You know, people do it. We have people last time. We had like 30 people watch the entire time for like 5 hours of ghost hunting, middle of the night. It was insane.
I'll turn it on and just leave it next to my pillow as I'm sleeping because it's not exactly going to keep me up at night.
All right. So Tuesday, Fire Chief Chip Comstock, he's also a lawyer, is coming on. They have a big levy.
Okay.
That's coming up that we're going to talk about. We're also going to talk about lawyer stuff and everything else. Thursday, we'll do an MLO Bros talk back. Anybody not buy tickets for a Halloween party next Saturday, the 29th?
Jose says, are tickets sold for the party?
No, you can still buy.
Buy more tickets. All profits go towards the school. Oh my God. Why am I drawing a blank on the name of the room, Luke? Sensory room for kids with special needs or any kid that needs the sensory room. The professionals will take it from there in designing it for all the kids.
So if you want to buy tickets still, Jose, go to Venmo, MLO Bros, put how many tickets you want. It's $50 a ticket. We have a list. We're not sending out tickets. I'm trying to keep my costs down.
$50 a ticket. That gets you buffet.
Good. See how you do. Yep.
Open bar.
Yep.
Spirit medium.
Yep.
And a DJ. And we're going to party till the freaking roof falls off.
Beer pong.
We're going to play beer pong. We're going to play boom. We're going to play freaking frat party games. It's going to be great.
I should be drunk by the end.
We're going to get hammered.
Are you going to drink the whole time or are you going to wait? Pace yourself. Okay, yeah. Shots are $2. And every time you take it, and by the way, if you're going, every time you take a drink, you take away from the children. So we expect donation.
Yeah, donation. Don't be the guy that goes up. It's like, oh, open bar, give me the bottle.
Exactly.
Just no, let me pour.
Exactly.
Let me pour.
We should control it. So that's all. I don't know if we could play corn. There's a lot of
bring cornhole, Jose.
You guys can play in the parking lot if it's warm.
Yeah, bring cornhole, Jose. We'll figure it out.
All right. So, all right. That's it. Everybody, thank you again. Remember, we're loan officers. We need more.
Oh. Hold on. Go up to the comment. Josh Tedesco's. Go out to the Oh my God, where is it? In the mall. The place in the mall.
Where Rob goes?
Where Rob is. He's doing bingo right now as we speak.
Our
friend Rob. Yes. Rob is doing bingo in the mall in the Stone Fruit place. The new place on the
golfing place.
Somebody help me. Yes, it's not double. Yes, double bogeys. Yeah, yes. Our buddy Roberto Mush is doing bingo at double bogeys right now. Get your ass out there.
I could not imagine that dude doing bingo. I could not.
B11, two sexy legs.
He would be so vile, I think, doing it.
I know he is a monster.
He
is like the guy your mom and dad told you not to hang out with. Like mom and dad were like, stay away from that one. And you're like, okay, mom and dad.
That's the problem. We get along with him really well.
I know. He is such a bad influence.
So listen. So we had our charity softball with the J Beatball thing. Okay. He volunteered to be our bat boy. Okay.
This is a charity organization for a guy who died from cancer, and they're trying to build a sports complex with this guy. So Rob's like, I'm just gonna hang out with you guys for the next game. Like, I'll be your bat boy. You guys just do your thing. I'm already on another team, but like, I'll just hang out. So he's talking shit to the other team's bat boy. That's like 6 years old.
He's literally the kid forgot a bat one time. Rob from our dugout yells across, "Hey, Chris, do your job." I'm like, are you seriously talking shit to an 8-year-old?
He's like, oh, you're pretty quick that time. You still look ugly. To a 7-year-old.
And the best part was the kid was like giving Rob crap back though. Like he was giving Rob just like, okay, whatever, kid. I'm just like, oh my god, this is not happening. Oh, that freaking guy. So, anyways, that's it. You can actually catch him on our sports show.
Yeah. He was on our
the Lions Den.
The Lions Den. We had our picks last night at 8:30. The Lions Den. You can find us on Facebook. But Rob was doing it drunk, with a blow up doll next to him, and talking to his girl. And I mean, I was worried about the cops being called because he was like screaming at this blow up doll. It was so bad.
All right. Well, that's it. Everybody, thanks for watching. We will see you guys all later. Great show. Make sure you guys like this and do us a favor. Click a share too. And follow. And if you're not following us, follow. Click the 3 little buttons. Go down. Follow. We need follows. I want to hit 6,000. So, all right, everybody. We'll see you guys on when? Saturday. I'll see them on Saturday.
See you on Saturday, guys.
You won't. Freaking loser. You don't like ghost hunting.
It just makes me want to go to sleep.
It's like worse than fishing.
It is 1,000 times worse than fishing. Yeah. You might catch something fishing.
You might get eaten by a demon.
Dude, if you get eaten by a demon, oh my god, I'm gonna become a millionaire.
That's gonna be so awesome.
It's gonna be so awesome. I mean, if you do catch one, and you like die from it, like that'd be great.
But like you'll be like more.
I'm gonna stay away from it, but like I'm gonna write a book about it.
Yeah, my brother got eaten by a demon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on Dr. Phil about it. I mean, I'm milking it, but you do you.
Goodbye.
Living on that party sample with the guy blowing around 9 dudes Cadillac. Still got my homies to watch my back and to smoke your ass. And when I come jack, that's why some pigs and the kids come sweating. They follow. Hollow point shill's hard to swallow. Why wallow when they come to roll on it with the clip in the bluff? I break your head sign. Not kicking dust cause easy to get bust. My crib surrounded, I'm about to get brushed. A brush with that. How many shells left in my closet? Where my back roll makes black when the shit goes down. Better be ready. When the shit goes down. When the shit goes down. You better be ready. When the shit goes down. When the shit goes down. You better be ready. When the shit goes down. When the shit goes down. You better be ready.